everybody, it's Kayla. Today is December 31st. I hope everyone enjoyed their holidays and had a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Mine was pretty good. It was a little different this year, obviously. And yeah, and exhausting still, even though we didn't really do much. Working retail at Christmas time, I always say working retail is exhausting, but Christmas time is so exhausting. So today I just decided I would pop on here and share with you a couple little things I got as a gift from my husband. And I did give some gifts that I made, and I did record a little clip, but the only problem is our province went back into lockdown as of December 26th. So some of the gifts I have not been able to gift yet. And I don't know when I'll be able to gift them. And I know that you watch the channel. So I can't share the clip. But I can tell you what I made. And it's nothing fancy. I made my dad a knitted hat using, it's right here, hang on. I used Woolies Thick and Quick. It's currently, I tried making him a crocheted hat, as you can see here, and it's a big mess. Like, I don't know what's going on. Look at this. I tried crocheting him a hat, but I wasn't happy with it, so I just knitted him a hat. It honestly didn't look too far off of this one. And this color is Monarch. So I wanted to make him a hat with this, because he works in the forests a lot. And even at his work, he likes to wear high visibility things, so I thought this would be a good hat, like, because it's, the light's kind of blowing it out, but it's like a, you know, like those high visibility vests. It just reminded me of that, so I made him a hat with it. Just a simple knitted hat with a ribbed brim. And he loved it. He put it on right away. He was wearing another hat, and right away he took his other hat off and put it on, because we did a visit outside, because we're not allowed to gather. We weren't allowed to gather with more than 5 people indoors at that time. Now we just can't gather indoors, so we were outside, so he put it on right away. For my mom, I made some mug rugs using, I don't have the color, but I used Bernat Handicrafter Stripey. And I think it was a lavender. It was lavender something color. And it was just simple single crochet mug rugs with fringe, which I'll probably be making more of those because they're nice, mindless project. And all I did was I chained 16 single crocheted back and forth for 17 rows, and then I just did a little fringe. So I'll probably make some more of those. And my mom loved those. I made 4. And then I'm trying to think. I made my sister-in-law a hat. So I actually have the prototype here. So this is a tutorial on YouTube. If I can I will try to find it and link it down below. So it does have cables. It's hard to see because of the black yarn, and it's a messy bun hat. Really quite simple to make if you're not familiar with cables too. The tutorials are really good, so I can't remember the YouTuber that did it, but I will try and link it below. But yeah, this one I made turned out kind of small. Like, it fits the head, but it cuts off like here, so I wanted it longer, so I just added stitches to it and stuff. So I can at least show you the prototype. She loved it too, and she had actually been talking about getting a messy bun hat apparently, so it worked out. And then other than that, I did some paintings, which I don't have any of those here because I gifted them too. So yeah, that's what I made. Sorry I don't have them here, and I was horrible for taking pictures. So I'm also going to talk about a few goals for the new year at the end. But first I will quickly touch on a few things my husband gave me for Christmas. speaking of which, he's calling me, so 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. That always seems to happen. He's on his way home from work. He's working a short day today, so he's going to pick us up some lunch and come home, which is nice. So, anyways, yes, I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, I'll share with you some gifts my husband got for me. We didn't go too crazy this year, although he did buy me some really nice stuff, and he really did surprise me with a lot of it. So I sent him a list, and he did buy one thing because he never knows what to get me. I said, if you're not sure, just get me yarn. So he did get me some yarn, and I did send him a few like dyers, and I showed him some stuff that I like. So one thing I can't show you because I've already made something with it, and I'm going to save that for my next episode, which I think technically should be this week. Maybe not. I cannot remember, but it'll be next week. But it was Woolies Thick and Quick as well, and the color he picked was really a color he picks colors I never would have picked for myself, which is one thing I really like. So I ended up using it to make him something. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen it because I made it in like 2 hours. So yeah, so first I'm going to show you a couple of non-yarny things. So I'm showing you this because I want to use it to help plan projects a little better. I had tried doing this I think last year or the year before. The book I had fell apart because I think it was from Dollar Tree, and it just fell apart. So he got me this one. So it's a planner, and I think he bought this one from the dollar store too, actually, from Dollarama. So it's a weekly planner, so has a spot for notes. So you get the calendar like this, and then you also get the weeks like this, so you can fill out all your information there, like whatever you want. I thought that was really cool. So I want to try and track my crochet projects better. Maybe see how long it takes me to make certain things, because there's a lot of times where I don't know how long it takes me to make a project because I lose track. So, and then even just keeping my whole schedule in here, my work schedule, appointments, like just really keep this to keep track of all of that stuff, because it seems like my brain is just turning to mush lately. I cannot remember the smallest little things, so use that to help me out. The other thing he got me I was not expecting were these little scissors, which I should have opened them, but I had actually bought a set of these for my mom a couple years ago, and they are little unicorns, and it's really pretty rainbowy metal. So these will be my really good scissors. I'm going to keep them in my notions pouch. Cannot use them for anything else. And it's just so cute. I was not expecting that either. He's a total surprise, that man, I tell ya. That's why I love him. So yeah, cute little rainbow unicorn scissors. And then he got me this one. This surprised me. And the way he wrapped them was so funny. He wrapped them like giant candies. So, again, a color I never would have thought of buying myself. And this is Red Heart Comfort. And I've never actually seen this yarn before, so it's a worsted weight. It's like a thinner worsted, I find. For Red Heart, I find Red Heart sometimes really thick, but so it's Red Heart Comfort. This color is black / taupe marl, so I guess it's just like, I think it's the way it's plied actually. There's like black plied with a taupe color. It's really pretty. And it's actually quite soft. For Red Heart, it's pretty soft. And you get 593 meters or 649 yards. So I could probably make like a little, like a shawl or something, which I'm thinking of making with this. So that's I really like the color. So I'm going to hang on to that for a bit though, because I don't know for sure what I want to make yet. They come in these bags. I guess I don't need to put it back in the bag, but I just want to keep it clean. Although my yarn room, nobody comes in here except me. And my cat sometimes walks in here when I'm in here. So the one thing I asked for, so one of my favorite dyers is Dragon Strings. I've talked about her yarn on here quite a bit. And she came out with these mini skein sets. And I was looking at them and I really liked them, so I sent him a link, just a little nudge. And he ended up buying one. And my eyes automatically went to the bright fluorescent neon colors. And I didn't point out any colors for sure that I wanted, and he ended up buying me this one. So it's her, I have no idea how to pronounce, Sleipnir? I don't know. It's a mini kit, so it's a sport fingering weight. And so it's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 550 yards. Oh, that light's gonna be horrible. Hang on. Let's see if I can. That's a little better. I love the colors. And they're colors that I wouldn't have thought went together, but they really do. There's the front. Really like it. So pretty. And I do have a project in mind, I think, for this one. I was looking on Christmas Day for projects that didn't need more yarn, because I want to use all of these in one project. I might mix the colors up a little differently, I'm not sure yet. I was looking for crochet projects. But I did find a knitting one I might try, although it's a little bit, it's techniques I'm not really familiar with, but I'm pretty confident that I could figure it out. I mean, I figured out brioche pretty much by myself, so I think I could figure it out. I think it's just mosaic knitting, which I don't think is very hard. I kind of did it with my bag here. So, I think I could figure it out, but I'm really looking forward to starting a project with these. However, I'm trying really hard to finish my infinity scarf. So, and that's going to be a little while still. So yeah, that's some little things I got for Christmas. And he also bought me like bath stuff and chocolate and just fun things like that. And yeah, we had a good day. It was nice and quiet. Like I said, we went and visited my parents with my nephews and stuff, and we did an outside visit. It was freezing, but it was a lot of fun, and it's good for us to be outside. And yeah, New Year's Eve. Today's New Year's Eve day. Again, not doing anything because we're in lockdown, so we can't go anywhere, which I'm totally okay with. I'm so fine with just staying home this year. And we might do a virtual visit with some of our friends, which will be nice because I haven't seen them in a while. But for the new year, I have a couple goals. I thought I did a goals video last year. I normally do, but I couldn't find it on my channel, so maybe I'd made one and never posted it. Or maybe I made it in one of my episodes. I was looking, but I couldn't find it. So, I think one of my goals last year was I couldn't buy a skein unless I used a skein. And I had been doing good, and then I just stopped doing so good. I haven't done too bad. Like, I haven't gone too crazy, and honestly, yarn's been a really positive thing for me this year. It's something that's brought me joy this year, so I figure if I can. It's not breaking the bank. Brings me happiness, and I think that's what we all need right now, is something to keep us happy and positive. So my husband doesn't even care. He says if it makes me happy, then go for it. So I would like to cut back a little bit on my yarn spending, but it's just so pretty to look at. It's like Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. One of her hobbies is crocheting, the other hobby is collecting yarn. So that's what I'm looking at it as. I collect yarn. So But one of my goals, I've been doing good, is not having too many whips. Right now I only have 2 active whips. I have I have 2 that's hibernating that I don't even know if I'll finish. Because I know one of my goals is always to only work on projects that bring me joy, which I've done pretty good on. So if there's a project that's not bringing me joy, I don't force myself to work on it. And I have 2 of those right now that are just kind of sitting. The one's a tank top, so that might be something I want to work on in the summer when it's actually warm enough to wear it. And yeah, there's the kitty bed, which I don't know if I'll ever finish that. It's not that it's boring, it's just the same stitch over and over and over again for the whole thing, and it's made in panels, so again, we'll see. But that's a goal I still like to keep, is only to work on things that bring me joy. Even customs, like I haven't really had many people ask me for custom things, depending what they are. Like I'll happily make someone a hat because it doesn't take me long. I did make a couple customs recently. I do have someone wanting some Pokemon amigurumi, so I have to find patterns for that. But yeah, I don't really have too many goals. Just honestly, my biggest goal every year is to stay healthy and stay mentally healthy, because my mental health is something I struggle with a lot. So that is something I always work on. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I hope everyone has a happy new year. I wish everyone the best in the new year. And I will talk to you guys in 2021. Bye guys.